Hey guys, today we got some knives from RBlack. These are dispatch knives, that's the brand, and I'll leave some links in the description below, but let's take a look. All right, it's time to take a look. Cue the montage. Okay guys, so you can find these knives at RBlack's Amazon store. Again, links in the description. There is the model number. We're going to go from smallest to biggest, and we're going to start with the pocket knife. This one, so they let me pick out a few knives that I wanted to take a look at. So these are all my personal selections of just what I thought was interesting. I tried to get a decent variety for you guys, just to get a sense of what you can find on their website or on their Amazon store. But at any rate, pretty nice little box, very similar. I've done dispatch knives before, specifically for RBlack, and they actually were really nice. So this one is another little pocket knife. This is D2 blade steel. You got G10 handles, and you got anodized hardware on there, like the blue on the thumb stud there, and also on the pivot and on the pocket clip and on the little screws holding everything together. Nice wide open design, just got some barrel spacers there, and so that'll make it easy to clean, take care of. But yeah, I mean, pretty nice little knife. Fit and finish on it is great. Everything's flush. Yeah, matches up well. We got really nice centering on there, and let's go ahead and flip it out. So no flipper on the back. It's not spring assist or anything, so but we'll go ahead and flip it with the thumb stud, and it rockets right out of there. It does feel like it is on bearings, and I can see them in there. I don't know if it'll show up on camera or not, but at any rate, it is on bearings. And then it's got basically the axis lock from the Benchmades. So just like a Benchmade, just pull that back and it'll flip closed, flip out, flip closed. Super nice action on that. So yeah, I like that. It's got a nice weight to it, comfortable in the hand. Yeah, that'll get that'll get very addictive very quickly, to sit there and fiddle with this thing, flip out, flip in, flip out, and so forth. Let's take a look at the overall sharpness right out of the box. I got some paper. Okay, here we go. Oh, like butter. Like butter. Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, nice and sharp. Super easy to cut. I mean, that just glides right through the paper. I mean, look at that. That's nice. So, like I said, D2 blade steel. So it's a hard tool steel. It'll hold that edge for a good long time. It'll be a little bit more difficult to sharpen, just because it's such a hard blade steel. But a lot of the Chinese companies, which this is a Chinese brand, they're using D2 on their mid-grade knives, and yeah, this is no exception. That is the pocket knife. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so this is the, well, I'll just let you read it there. That's the model number. Again, dispatch knives. This one was probably the one I was most excited about reviewing, because it's unlike anything I've reviewed on the channel before. But yeah, there it is. Let's get it out, and I'll show you what we got here. So look at that. That's pretty cool. It's almost like a spear. It does have the spear point on there. you know, a cylindrical handle on there, and it's you know, it's a hard plastic handle. Not sure if it's full tang or not. It feels like maybe the handle goes back to about there maybe, but it would be impossible to say without cutting this thing open, which I don't really want to do. It does have a pretty basic nylon sheath. You get a, you know, pretty generous belt loop there, and then you do have a snap, which I like to hold it on there for nice retention. I will stick it back in there real quick, and you just wrap that guy around like that and plug her in, and then it's not going anywhere. Let's see if you really even need that strap. You do. You do. That'll fall right out if you don't use the strap. Okay, so we got that. This, when I looked at it, it looked like a nice chopper, but it also looked like this would be fun for throwing. So, I mean, I do have the setup here to do that. Maybe we'll try this thing out. This looks like it'd be fun to throw. You do have a saw back on here, and then you've got some serrations, and then you got a plain edge. So it is a combo blade. You know, I'm not a huge fan of combo blades, but I don't mind just this little bit being serrated. They do come in handy sometimes. I don't know about the sharpness of it. Let's try it out. They call this a like a bushcraft knife, which to me this thing looks more like a weapon. So here we go. We'll see how it slices through paper. Not bad. Not quite as sharp as the pocket knife, but it was cutting. Not the greatest, but it is cutting. Not the cleanest of cuts, but it's doing it. So, yeah, probably could sharpen it up just a shade and it would be better, but not terrible coming out of the box. Let's chop something with it. Okay, this is a very rotted log here, but we're gonna chop on this stick here. Boom, there you go. Nice little cut. Went right through. Yeah, that's a nice little chopper there. There we go. Finally got through it. That's a hard piece of wood. Maybe not quite as good a chopper as I expected. Whew. All right, let's try the saw back here. Yeah, it saws. And we'll see how these serrations cut here. Not bad. See how this guy throws. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It broke. So don't throw this thing. It's not sturdy enough. But now that it's already broken, throw it harder. Ah, it's broken even worse. Okay, and the last one we got here is the big boy. There is the model number, and this is actually like a little sword. So you get this little sword. You do have a little carry strap here. Probably could throw that over your shoulder if you're small. It seems a little bit small for me, but it does have a little clip. And then you do have two little throwing knives here in the front in this little pouch. We'll take these out, pull the plastic off. Okay, so there's your little throwing knives. It does have a little bit of nylon cord on there. They are very pointy, but not, the edge isn't sharp, which most throwing knives aren't. Most daggers aren't, because they're designed just for that tip. So we'll try them out here on the throwing knife range. but that will be here in a little bit, so I'm going to put those back in for now. It's held in with a Velcro strap. This one up here is a snap. It does come with this nylon sheath. It's not a rigid sheath, you know, so it's just standard nylon, you know, just basic, but at least you get a sheath with it. You do have the the handle wrapped here, almost like a you know, an oriental sword, but you know, that's just some nylon. Looks like there's like a vinyl wrap underneath it. You do have the American flag on there, which is funny given that it's made in China, but hey, I like a patriotic look to my blade, so not mad at that. Do kind of have a chisel tip on there, chisel grind. Yeah, there it is. See how it chops. Okay, first we're going to try these little guys. Usually I haven't had much luck with little throwing knives because they're just so light. We'll see. I think that was the thrower's fault. There we go. Those actually do okay. Okay guys, so what do I think of these? Well, the pocket knife is awesome. I really like this. This is good quality. You don't want to have your life depend on a plastic handle, right? I mean, it wasn't designed to be thrown. That was just something fun I wanted to do, but hey, we did see that the tang runs most of the way down there. So that question's answered, but you know, the steel held up just fine. It's just that plastic handle is just not gonna hold up under throwing and extreme abuse. The sword was fun, you know, not razor sharp, but enough to have fun with. These were the most surprising. I was expecting those little throwing knives not to be worth much of anything, but they actually threw really easy, and you know, for somebody that's a novice thrower like me, it actually worked out just fine. So anyways guys, again, links in the description below, and let me know what you think of these knives. Thanks for watching. See you next time.